Hey y'all, what's up? So it's your girl Sunray, coming at you guys with another prophetic word. I've just been feeling a stirring in my spirit as of late to just upload more, because I don't know if you guys know, I do daily prophetic devotionals. So a lot of what God gives me, I actually just write out. But I'm becoming more obedient because there are some people that are only on YouTube that aren't able to see those words. But anywho, long story short, God said this to me twice this morning, persevere. And I wanted to talk about perseverance. Okay, so when we talk about perseverance, we pretty much are speaking about not giving up. Okay, continue pushing, keep going. But this is the thing, perseverance is not based off of man's strength. Perseverance is a strength that the Lord gives you when things around you are literally cornering you in. So biblically, I kept seeing 10:10. And when I see 10:10, it always makes me think of John 10:10. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. But yesterday, I kid y'all not, my Bible kept falling open to 2 Samuel 10:10, which speaks about a battle with, I think it's the Ammonites. The Ammonites, I think that's them. Yeah, the Ammonites, they hired some Syrians to help them fight against David, right? Because they were worried that David was going to retaliate against them, because the new king, his dad had passed away, but his dad had showed favor and grace and kindness to David. So David sent some people to go comfort the king that was mourning and to celebrate him. But his people was like, oh, like, don't you think that David sent these people here to try and like spy on you? You know, again, watch what you listen to, because it got him into a war. And what ended up happening in 2 Samuel 10:10 is they were surrounded. The Syrians, they were in the field, but also the Ammonites, they were in front of the gate. So what's his name? It starts with a J. Joab, which is one of David's most loyal, fiercest, and mighty warriors, he found himself in a place where it's like, yo, we may have to surrender. And that's where the enemy has a lot of you guys. But instead of you surrendering, God says persevere. He had a strategy. He split up his soldiers. Half go that way, half go the other way, right? And what ended up happening? As Joab and his soldiers went towards I think they went toward the Ammonites or the Syrians, whichever way they went. When they went towards the soldiers fled. The other soldiers seen that those soldiers fled, so they fled too. Like, his brother didn't even reach them before they like ran off and whatnot. They just seen that the other people ran off. And what was powerful about that was like he told them before, he said, be strong and of good courage. The very same thing that God told Joshua before they went in and possessed their land. And another thing that's so monumental about this moment was that he had mentioned, he said, you know, I've done all I can do. Now it's up to God. This is God's will about what's going to happen, because you have to prepare for the fight. But God is always going to fight for you. But you have to prepare for the fight, if that makes sense. So come to the fight ready to prepare. But know that God has the final say in the outcome. You know what I'm saying? And that is a true definition of perseverance. You know, you may be going through a situation where you don't know where certain things are going to come from. You don't know how God is going to do it. You may feel that you're like literally cornered, just like how they were. But God is saying, split your defenses. So if you always spending time in prayer, pray, journal, and work on that freaking business plan that the Lord gave you. Work on that vision that the Lord gave you. This is the time that your oil will be pressed the hardest, but it'll flow out the purest. This time when you are going through it. So when God is telling you to persevere, he's also telling you to focus. Don't look at what it is that you're going through. Don't look at the circumstance. Don't allow your circumstances to affect your faith. Because that's the opposite of faith, right? Circumstances you can see, faith you can't. I mean, which one is it? So I just wanted to come on and encourage you guys, because the Holy Spirit was speaking to me. And historically, when God tells me to persevere, it's because it's a major blessing heading my way. And when I say major blessing, I mean, I may not be able to pay my rent. I may not be able to pay my car note. I may not be able to do that. I may not be able to go get groceries or things like that. But God is like, persevere. And when he's telling me to persevere, what he's saying is that, oh, in about a week's time, everything about to come together. You're going to see why I told you to keep pushing. Because how many of us, we complain and we murmur and we worry when we should have been persevering. So when God blesses us, we like, dang, I really had no worries. I could have been getting this done. So don't allow that to be you. It's the beginning of the month. Set a new pace. Set a new goal. Set a new habit. Set a new mindset, okay? But I just wanted to come on and encourage y'all because it encouraged me so much. And it was just something so simple. Persevere. 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 Talk to you guys later.